Good. Okay, what did I put up there? What does it say?
If you want to succeed, you must intrigue.
Yes. So I just listened to a TED Talk the other day, and it's really cool. This one, how to create interest and connect with anyone. And the main point is your elevator pitches, like when someone says, what do you do? And I don't know about you, but mine is not a very sexy job. I'm like, oh, I'm a mortgage broker. And they're like, oh. Then the conversation switches over to, like, can I get you some chips? Because there's nothing to say about it. You know, they're just, it's kind of a boring thing. And so one of the main things in this, wanting to succeed, you have to intrigue someone, is not answering them when they ask, what do you do? Because I bet every single one of you, when someone says, what do, you just say, I'm an acupuncturist, whatever, right? And so the big thing to do, instead of putting them to sleep with what you do, is to engage them in a conversation. And to do that, you need to ask them a question. So you don't tell them what you do for a living, you ask them a question. So instead of someone says to me, what do you do? I ask them a do you know question, or did you know? So for me, I would say, do you know someone who rents a home and isn't very happy when they drive up? And that person would probably be like, oh yeah, I have a friend, and they drive up and they're like, oh, my neighbors are crappy, or it's loud, or the lawn is terrible. And instead, and to that response, I would say, oh, I help people buy homes that when they drive up to their house, they smile. So for George, it would be, they would say, what do you do? George would not say I'm a massage therapist. He would say, do you know someone who's always like doing this and always complaining about their neck? George would say, oh, yeah, I help people feel better, more relaxed. You know, that's the conversation going. Think about your business right now. What someone says, what do you do? How would you respond to them? What is your do you know question back? So, for Kelly, what could we do for Kelly? Someone says, Kelly, what do you do? And what she's not going to say, I own a house cleaning business. She's going to say, do you know somebody who comes home and is really unhappy because there's laundry all over and their dishes are in the sink? And everyone will say, yeah, it's me. yes, I know me. And then that's the conversation. So now you're interacting with someone, and you're listening, and you're engaging, and it's more intriguing. So they will remember you, as opposed to going into your long spiel of, oh, I own a mortgage company, I help people with USDA loans, conventional financing, and it's like, right to sleep. So do you know? So have your do you know questions right now, so that when someone asks you, it's a much better way to have a conversation. Okay?
Great.